Hello, I'm Argie Holliman, President and CEO of Community Volunteers Agency. Community Volunteers was started more than 40 years ago by my late mother, the late great Mother Maddie M. Gran Holliman. Gran was a force in the community. She was a teacher and a social worker, and she started Community Volunteers to make improvements, to work with the community, to make improvements throughout all neighborhoods. And this is her obituary. It mentions some of the work that she did. She was a teacher, she was a social worker, she was an activist. She received many awards, and just in a moment we'll see some of those awards. She received the United Way's Volunteer of the Year Award, the YWCA Tribute Award for Community Service, and the Giants Award. She never received funding, but created Community Volunteers Agency, a one-person grassroots organization. And even when arthritis and diabetes slowed her, she distributed goods from her wheelchair. What we do today is we have expanded Mother Holliman's legacy. We are now a 501c3 agency, nonprofit, and we give out food and clothes and help people with shelter. And we have a computer literacy center that you're going to see in just a moment. We have Ron's Distribution Center in honor of my sister, the late Debbie Ronnie Mae Holliman. And we network with the community. We have neighborhood unity day fairs. We even have dumpster days where we allow all of Kent County to come and dump their trash so that we can have beautiful neighborhoods. We give out flowers and plants as well. Now let's move on to my sister that I was just mentioning, Debbie Ronnie Mae Holliman. Ronnie, she loved to be called Ronnie. That was her nickname. Ronnie was born with Down syndrome and a hole in her heart. She was not expected to live to be 5 years old, but she, by God's grace, lived to be almost 53, just a few days from her birthday, which was July 15th. And Ronnie suddenly passed away with heart problems, but Ronnie was a go-getter. She was on oxygen and she went to Hope Network, but every day she'd get her oxygen on and she was ready to get on that red bus. Maybe many of you know that Hope Network has those red buses and you see them all throughout the community. Ronnie loved riding the red bus because she knew the bus was going to take her to school, and she loved going to school. And Ronnie kind of had a motto. Even though she didn't speak very well, she certainly lived very well. And she exceeded all expectations. And in fact, I'm writing a book about her, which is called the Debbie Mae Ronnie Holliman story, how I exceeded all expectations, and you can too, with the principles, 7 biblical principles, because Ronnie certainly lived them out. And so even though Ronnie couldn't speak, the way she lived, this was her motto. People don't fail to plan. Don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. Let me say that again. People don't plan to fail. They fail to plan. Debbie's motto, follow your plan. Let's move on to our computer literacy center. This is our computer literacy center, and we have 2 desktop computers in here. We also have a laptop computer, and this is a free service to seniors who want to get on the internet and many times need to get on the internet to take care of their business. So we teach them how to do that, and they also have free internet access. And they can come here and do that and learn in peace and quiet and not be intimidated. And we just work with them one-on-one or in a small group to help them to build their computer literacy skills. And this room is also dedicated to my mother that I was talking about. These are her awards over here. You can see many of them from the Grand Rapids Public Schools, from the governor's office, from neighborhood associations, from the city of Grand Rapids, from many different places. And then I walk in her footsteps, so I'm very proud of that. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I'm involved in neighborhood activities as well. So these are some of my awards over here as well. Some of the awards that I've received and the mothers received, and these are some of our pictures. And so I'm proud of the legacy that Mother Holliman has left. And I think to sum it up, for us to get anywhere in life, I think that plaque, and those are some of my pictures from GRTV way back in the day. I've been on GRTV 28 years now, the longest running public cable access TV show in West Michigan. So I focus on education, information, and positive entertainment. And that's a nice picture. Yeah. And then I'll sum it up with this plaque up here, right up here, right there. To be a success in life, what you have to remember is attitude is everything. I'm Argie Holliman. Thank you.
Thanks, Argie, for listening to your home. And check out your office space. Love it.